Hey ChatGPT, write an intro to a video for me. Okay Google AI, where's a great place to eat in my neighborhood that's under $50?
Grok,
Is this true? Grok, show me anime babes. What a... Enhance. Meta, think of a good question to ask yourself. I love AI. As many of you know, I am from Western Pennsylvania. Hold your applause. A part of the country that refuses to believe it has any potential whatsoever. But today, I want to speak to a specific area tucked away in the pits of Beaver County. That's right, I'm talking about a little town that time forgot and God forgave, Aliquippa, Pennsylvania. Now, Aliquippa, like many of the surrounding cities and areas, was once a mecca for steel and industry. This was an era in time that is, for some fucking reason, remembered with a whole lot of pride and passion, when in actuality it was an era for early deaths, Parkinson's, polluted air and waterways, and a history of chronic underlying conditions that are still being discovered. Regardless, since the closure of these mills, these kind of small, tucked away cities that have never won a Super Bowl have struggled to find purpose and meaning again. But all of this is about to change. The site of a former mill in Aliquippa that sits on about 89 open acres of land is hoping to be the site of a brand new AI data center. Actually, the mayor and the owner of the land are begging for it.
Being that we were the center of steel, now we could be the center of AI. Yes, I know it can happen. I know in this day and age, in 2025, Aliquippa will be a new tech hub.
Large job creation, large tax base, and the comeback of Beaver County from the steel mill days.
You dumb idiots. What is wrong with you? Sit down. Sorry, let me back up a little bit. These data centers are massive. They are loud and they need a lot of water to run, which maybe is why they want to be stationed next to a giant river that nobody cares gets polluted. These centers have large, massive, and negative impacts on the environment due to the amount of energy and water that they demand to function. Also just the physical space that it needs. So to the people of Aliquippa, Pennsylvania, if I could speak directly to you and give you a little bit of tough love about AI and big tech, they don't care about you. Think about this for more than 2 seconds. They don't want to build an AI data center in Aliquippa, Pennsylvania because it's filled with all of this untapped AI technology potential. No, it is because you are gullible, desperate, and obedient. These boomers are desperate to be used and abused again. Meta and Google, they don't care about you. They want your water and your air to pollute. And then in 40 years, when your grandchildren get cancer, these companies will pay $1 million fine and then move to another town. And I know everybody wants to talk about the steel mills. If I could remind you, the mills were a bad thing. Pittsburgh was called hell with the lid off. It was bad. I feel crazy when I say that. It was good that those closed so the areas could start healing. We're still healing. We don't want to start that over again with data centers and power plants. I mean, if you just look a few miles down the river, there's the Shell Polymer cracker plant in Beaver, Pennsylvania. They came and offered all these poor, old, sick people an image of like a rich and prosperous Beaver County, only to build the largest eyesore that pollutes the air and the water and the night sky with these large flames. Again, it was a lie. And you're ready to just do it again. Okay, my point is this. Stop falling for the same trick over and over again. Focus on the resources you do have for your grandchildren and the future generations of this area. Take your 89-acre plot of open land that is riverfront property and turn it into a public park. Turn it into a state-of-the-art campsite. Or put it, better yet, put it in some kind of trust and preserve it and let 2 generations from now decide what to do with it. Because clearly, you don't know what's best. And I'm not saying I know what's best, but if anybody asked me what I wanted to do with it, I'd probably put like a Trader Joe's on it or something.